Hi, hello. I'm going to get some water. It's cold water. It's quite humid actually today here in the UK. Hey, that's a rhyme. And hello, it is Wednesday. It is, my brain is not working. And today, we're doing a multi-stream. First time actually doing a multi-stream, to be exact, on both YouTube and Twitch today. I've been meaning to do one for like ages, because one, I've always said when it comes to doing content, I always do what I feel like it's going to be fun, and multi-stream always seems like a fun thing to do, especially when I see on the YouTube channel a lot of people watching the shorts and then subscribing on the channel, because I know that most people have preferred platforms, and most people want to subscribe or follow, and make another account to follow another account when they would rather just stay on YouTube. So that's another reason to do it for those people. The other reason, I'm sure most people might know, but if you're on YouTube and you don't know, yeah, Twitch, well, Amazon to be specifically, is apparently in the next coming months is going to be using the Twitch streams to train their AI. You mean steal other people's content to farm this slop fest of bad stuff. And I was like, there's a good chance, because corporations in the last year or two have proven that they don't give a shit and they will force things upon us. And I'm like legitimately worried. I hope I'm wrong, because at the end of the day, like, the Twitch does have a CEO. He could convince, Jeff Dickhead Bezos to have an option to opt out of it, but because the AI bubble is slowly but surely bursting, a lot of companies are trying to shove in everything to try and patch up that bubble that is going to burst, and they want that data no matter what. So I figured, just to be on the safe side, let's stream on Twitch, do a dual stream as well on YouTube, so that if it does and they don't give the option to opt out, I have a place I can go after the fact. It's one of those things why it's always important to diversify where you do content, because you never know what might end up happening. To those platforms, because if they don't give the option to opt out, that's it. I'm done. I don't care how many years I've been on Twitch. That shit sucks. I do not want to trade, especially as a VTuber as well. Because I'm like walking art and stuff. I do not want their AI garbage stuff being trained on my stuff. Well, stealing. Let's be honest, stealing. That's what it is. But yeah. So other than that, usually we would chat and play games. We're still going to play something, but because it's the first time to do multi-stream, I want to give enough time to make sure everything is okay. So right now, touch wood, everything is good. There's nothing's lacking, because yesterday it was a whole heaping of a sell-up for sure. Because where Rusty? Because I found out about it like a couple of months ago about multi-streaming, that the Stream Elements has a plugin for OBS that allows you to do all this. It puts all these different things in it and doesn't use up much resources of your computer. So I did get it all set up, and I figured I'll do some tests. Yeah, I did some tests yesterday to test streams. So if you have like your alerts on, you got pinged several times because I was trying to test it. Because when I did go test it, YouTube was fine, but then Twitch was lagging like hell. And I was like, shit, what's going on? Turns out that the stream server thing was set to custom. When I must have done that on the automatically put the plug in. So when I switched back to just Twitch is now fine. So we should be good. Should be. But there was only like a couple of minutes of streaming. So I think an hour is a good test. So we'll do a bit of chatting. Then I'll have something to eat and watch some shorts. And if everything is fine, we're going to do Zenless. Because I was trying to because the real reasons I've been trying to put off from doing this for so long was because of if stream dies. And I don't want to be like mid gameplay or mid cutscene or something, and it dies, and then you guys miss it. And I realized Zenless or even Genjin is a good option, because if it does die and you miss dialogue, I can just replay that dialogue, so you don't miss anything. Now can't, but Also, if it does end up being on a cinematic cutscene, then we're kind of like chill out vlog. But we'll see how things go today. If it goes really well and we have barely or no hiccups, then we'll do a multi-stream for the rest of this week. So I'm looking at cats all on the floor near the aircon because it's not hot here, but it is quite humid. You're chilling near it. What's your guys? And we'll see how things go. And it was also perfect to start doing it this month as well because this is the first week of streaming for this month, so it felt like this perfect time to test it for about a month, and we'll see how things goes. If we don't have any hiccups and everything goes smoothly, we'll continue in even the serial future because dual stream is fun. Because one thing this plugin also does, it gives multi-chat, so it has both Twitch and YouTube's chat at the same time, so I don't have to keep switching between two different tabs on Firefox to see who's chatting and what. They just pop up on there, which is handy. It's like I said, it's a really handy tool because there's also a function on here that has like a slider for each separate stream. So like if things do start lagging and the option is to probably stop one of the streams and it fixes it, then that's also a good feature as well. But we'll see how things go because there might be still some finessing with the settings and stuff to get it working perfectly, or at least somewhat perfect. Wow, my brain. Today. So I do have some topics because one thing I always try to myself is write stuff down because I'm going to forget. Oh yeah, one thing that has happened to me since well, actually it happened on Thursdays. My bike's broken, and I'm gonna get a new one because it's like upteenth time this is broken. It was a cheap bike. It got what I could afford. But actually, like now you can do like payment plans with a lot of stuff. So I'll be getting hopefully tomorrow a new bike. But I've had to, for the last 3 days, my brother hasn't been able to pick me up from work, which is not on him. So I've had to walk to and from work the last 2 days, and my legs are a bit sore. So it's like this morning I was like, I got, because I usually do my morning exercises, which is usually sit-ups, push-ups, no, squats first, then push-ups, then sit-ups, and then what do you call it, like curls, or with like some dumbbells, and then I'll go for like a 25-minute walk. But then my legs were sore. I was like, no, they're not that sore. But then I thought, if I have to walk back and forth from work again, I could make it worse. So I was like, don't be an idiot. Just rest your legs, because technically I would already be doing more. I don't know the exact distance, though. It's about 40 minutes of walking, so I'd say probably almost a mile walking. That's why I use a bike, so I don't have to, because it cuts that time in, cuts it down significantly. Now I've had the aircon on fan mode, but it's a lot warmer than I thought, so I'm going to switch it to aircon mode to cool things down here. But yeah, hopefully, but even then I'll probably still have to do some more walking to work and back. Because even though I will be getting it tomorrow, I have to wait for Halfus to assemble it and then collect it, which would be probably like until Monday. But because of that, now I can go to Vexpo because the breaker was such a like, because when I had to push it back from work on Thursday, I was like, this is like and I've had like the old bike 3 years. I was like, this is because I think I replaced so much, and it hasn't even been a year since the last time something broke on it. I was like, I probably should get a new bike, but I was like, I have to get a new bike, and I hope we have to go to Vexpo next month, which people don't know is a VTuber convention here in the UK, kind of like Offkai, but the UK version in Birmingham. You know what always makes me smile is how Americans say it. They say Birmingham instead of Birmingham, so it's always Birmingham. Like I'm going to Birmingham. So that's gonna be fun for the September release. So the cat's having a stare down right now. Zoo being chill. Staring at each other. So that's in September. It's at the end of September, which I think is kind of good, because then it'll be a lot. Hopefully, touch would be a lot cooler. Because I remember like a couple of years back, we had a heat wave in October. That was wild. It wasn't like super hot, but it was like still weird to have like fairly hot weather at the beginning of October. You know, the month you usually associate with being autumn or fall, as the Americans calls it. So that's gonna be fun for because that'll be the second time I'm going, and this will be their third year doing it. Because Vexpo's relatively a new thing. It started like I think 2 years ago. I think the year I went was their second year, which was last year. It was the first time going to a con by myself as well. Okay. Sorry, if I keep stopping them, pausing for a second, so just keep an eye on the stream. Because one thing, when I said that when I was testing yesterday and stream was lagging, it was only on Twitch's end, but on OBS it showed everything was fine, but it was only showing it was only fine for YouTube, so I'm still like time between the two just to check if everything's fine on both ends. So far, both are in excellent condition, which is good. So far, so good, that is. When I went last year for Vexpo, it definitely was good, and it is one of those things you can feel like it get even better as the years go on. Because apparently, even for their first con, what I heard from saw a lot of people online was that even though it was their first con, it was very good. It had some teething issues, but it was very good, which is not usually common for first conventions. And I think it's a perfect example of when you have a convention that's done by fans, because that was the whole point of it. Because apparently the whole point of Expo was that there was a lot of like, you know, British VTuber fans that wanted a convention in the UK dedicated to VTubers. Maybe it was just me, but it feels like they have more VTuber guests this year than they did last year. Even some that I follow. The only thing is, though, I will say, I really went dead. I probably won't be able to go to any of the meet and greets. The meet and greets are doing, because there's an extra on top. Even though I'm getting just been a lot more games more frequently out one another as well. Because in like in we're in August, July I play what was it, 2 games, which doesn't sound like a lot, but when how priced games are these days, then there's a lot. But I think there isn't really anything that's grabbing 100% this month. Because I know there's well, it actually is one game, which isn't that expensive, but we'll talk about it in a minute. But, you know, in Sonic, Game Freak, get the companies right here, is Beast of Reincarnations is out, and a lot of reviews are on, like, kind of it's just okay. Not that it's terrible or not amazing, just good, which is a good thing for, like, a very AAA-looking game, and something that's very drastically different from what they're used to doing is good, because it means if it does well financially, it means they might actually make sequels of it, and they might end up finally be doing some other. I know they've made other like smaller games in between this, but this is the first time they put like their whole ass, it feels, into like a new game. It's one of those ones that I will probably play when I feel like, because I'm not really in the mood for like another action RPG type game at the moment. And there is also the Metal Gear Collection, which is out the end of this month. Which I love Metal Gear, and I do enjoy it. But I've played these games before, and it's like, we'll see how I feel. Because like, one thing I always like to try and do is before starting a new series is try and finish the current one I'm playing. Unless like I'm falling out of the mood for it, and then I want to take a break from it and play something else, then we will. But other than that, it will be debatable, because those games are because in the collection is Metal Gear Solid 4 and Peace Walker, which are about, I think, 20 hours. So I'm just checking when it's out. Yeah, it's the 27th of this month. Metal Gear. Let's look at how to beat for Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots. Which is such a cool thing, because like this is a game that's been like stuck on the PS3 because it was a PS3 exclusive, and it's been like that for nearly 20 years. Which is wild when that happened, because like I'm pretty sure like after 1, pretty much all of them were cross-platform. I think 2 was. I know 3 was. Stuff that was like really like, huh? Really? Let's see how to beat. Let's look at Metal Gear Solid 4. Metal Gear. About, let's see. Let's see. About average about 18 hours minimum. Well, I say 18 hours and 29 minutes, minimum 18 hours and 4 minutes, rushed about 11 minutes. So it's one of the things that we did play. If we stuck on easy, we probably get it for a decent amount of time, because it's mainly Peace Walk, I think, is the most longest out of the, at least the old Metal Gear games. I think 5 is the longest, like at 30 hours ish. Let's see. Peace Walker. I know Peace Walker's about relatively the same. Huh. I don't know. When I played them back in 2015, it felt like they were longer. Huh. Yeah, we'll see how that's at the end of the month, so that is that. And then September is as people put a bloodbath of a lot of games. There's well, actually I forgot the other game. The other game that I do want to play looks like a lot of fun, and then we might end up playing it. Wow, stop that. No scratching the back of the chair. I mean, it's an old chair, so it doesn't really matter. Where was I? You made me lose my train of thought, bud. Where was I? Oh yeah, A Big Walk that came out yesterday, in fact, and it's one of those like friend games. We need to come up with something then friend slop games, and which I haven't really played any because I haven't had a friend in a very long time. But it's out today. It's yesterday, and things might change. I might end up playing it. I won't say any more because I don't want to promise too much, but we definitely might end up playing that soon on stream, because I was debating where I wanted to play, because it's on PC, PlayStation 5, and Switch. I was going to play on PlayStation 5 because I probably would want the platinum for it. But then I realized something. These games are fun with proximity of chat, and I don't have a good microphone for the PS5. I'm not going to go out and buy one for it. Plus, because of that stupid thing Sony did, in many stupid things that Sony's done, what's it like, around May, you had to verify yourself where you showing a picture of your face. And I was like, no, fuck that. And if you didn't, by June, you lose the ability to use any of their in-game chat stuff. Voice chats and such like. I was like, oh. So then, fine, I'll just use Discord. But because these are very good with the proximity of chat, it would be better to use it on Steam. And it's what I do like about a lot of these friend games, I guess. Friend fun games? I don't know. I am not very good at naming stuff. Is that a lot of them are not, high fidelity and stuff. They're just fun games, so you can just play them on your PC and you won't have to worry about having like high specs. I even double checked just to make sure, and yeah, no, my computer definitely can run A Big Walk. At least I think. Because I'm not really too sure. I'm pretty sure I can. I can always triple check with my sister or my brother, because they're more experts in computers than I will. But I'm pretty sure I can. It's not like the most. Sorry, my phone's on charge, and not the phone that's tracking my face. My main phone. Yeah, that's fine. It's at 38%. That'd be good. That'll be a fun one to play, because someone who does enjoy doing morning walks, because it's such an interesting game. big walk, because it is based on this. It's just walking around these big open areas, but in between that you might come across puzzles to do with your friends and stuff. So it's like a fun puzzle game for friends, but also just usually, hey, let's hang out and walk around a cool area. Basically looks like a lot of fun. That's already out, so like I said, sorting stuff out to be able to possibly do it or not. So we'll see how that goes. That's another thing also I completely forgot. If I do end up doing collabs, I've never done a collab before, due to what's called social anxiety, that might, I don't think that will affect stream, because a lot, if you see a lot of like 6-7, sorry, collabs, they usually have like them in Discord, and they have like the Fugies on and stuff, and that, that might be fine, but that might be another situation if I do end up doing a collab. There could be a good chance I might not be able to do multi-stream. We'll see how it goes when I do it, but we'll see what happens. So that might not, because like so far we're what, almost half an hour in, and so far, touch wood, everything seems fine for both ends. There's no issues so far. You know, what other topics did I have written down? Oh, there's another thing. Speaking of like, I guess more than we didn't really say anything. Categories. So one of my favorite VTubers to watch, Snuffy, if you've never heard of her, she's a raccoon VTuber. She only streams on Twitch though, so any YouTube people you probably will have to watch on there. She's been breeding warrior cats on stream. It's like a perfect thing I tend to watch just like before going to bed, like an hour before going to bed. Well, not an hour before I actually switch everything off. I technically an hour before bed I go do some reading, so technically before I switch everything off, because one of the things I do before going to bed is I switch everything off for like around 9 o'clock, everything off, no computers, no nothing, and I do a bit of reading before bed. But so I've been watching that, and the reason I bring it up is that when you hover over, like, there's like a little thing, if someone does like more than one category on Twitch, it'll show the different categories they did. And maybe it was her mods or something that switched to it a bit, but there was a category listed on there saying what did I write down? Writing and reading. So so I didn't think it was that common of a thing to like read books on stream and stuff. I'm not saying that she was like doing something wholly original, but I didn't think it was that popular enough that there's a category for it. Category for it. That's kind of like why people do like streaming on Twitch. It's because like they have such a variety of categories. So if you did want something very specific, you can find it. But on YouTube, they don't have many categories, and you kind of have to like rely on people putting the right tags for the things they probably want. And stuff. So that was cool. They're like, oh wow. And the other stuff that they're fucking like. Sorry to go back on the whole like AI thing with Twitch. I hope you aren't giving like the CEO a lot of shit, because this is the problem with like a lot of our entertainment is owned by a bunch of corporate dickheads, and even if the thing that they have is has someone who's in charge of it, they have a boss, and they can say to their boss, saying, "Hey, this isn't a good idea." The boss can say, "Fuck you, you're doing it," or I'll replace you. So it's like, kind of sucks for the CEO of Twitch, because when I see him from like interviews, he seems like a generally cool guy, like, and stuff. So like, what's that? You're both there and there. What's there? I was like scratching the paws on the ground, but Rusty's near the window and Ralph's on the bed. I'm pretty sure the door to live room was shut, so it couldn't have been bells. Maybe it was. I don't know actually if the door's shut. I'll check later. Meow. What now? Yeah, I'm just gonna sip of water. Door was talking to me, kind of thirsty. Oh yeah, so like sometimes I'm on Reddit and there's certain like things like topics people bring up, and it's always such a common one is like what was your reaction to realizing a character was a certain gender? And some of them were like very obvious because there's lots of characters that are very like androgynous, so you couldn't tell one or the other. Others, on the other hand, God, my brain went completely fucking dead. Were like, how the hell can you not tell? Like, really? Like, yeah. I mean, but one of them was Tails. Like, there was a post on that about that. It's just the whole thing was like she was like 3 years old and thought Tails was a girl because he had a higher voice. I'm like, I know you can be young and stupid, but like, you would have been around different boys that age who would have had a higher voice. And he's naked. Well, half naked. He's got shoes and the gloves. One of the common designs of Sonic characters you see even at that age, even when I was a kid, you see that female characters wear clothes and male characters, well, they technically do wear clothes, just shoes and tails. And even then, if he did, he would have noticeable breast shape. So it's just like, he sounds like a guy. Like, whatever iteration he has, he still sounds like a young boy. That's like, how? Like, Frieza I can get, because even when I was a kid, I wasn't sure what Frieza was, because Frieza's very androgynous as well. But that was like just one of the ones that was like, was that really Tails? You couldn't tell it was a boy or a girl? It's like me, like, this is very feminine, you know, femboy-looking model, but like, I don't have tits. I don't have big honking milkers, so you can tell, and for my voice, you can tell I'm a guy. Not that anyone's ever, well, there was one comment. not on here, not on stream, it was on a clip, one of these shorts. I think the comment was something along the lines of like, yeah, because we're convinced that you're a woman despite your balls being 5 inches deep. And I was like, it's always that we part. It's not we, it was you were convinced that I was. And got mad when you heard my voice and realized I was a guy. That was a funny one because it's just like, I never was pretending to be a woman. It's one of those reasons, like, think about it, it's one of those things I want to do just to troll people like that. Is get like, whenever I can afford to do it again, is get like a gender swap model version of this, but make it the most horny ass gooner looking thing ever, just for the sole satisfaction for someone to click on the stream thinking they're gonna hear like a hot mommy voice, and then this comes out of it, and they're like, ugh, no. Oh, just the thought of it makes me laugh. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else. What else did I write down here? Oh yeah, the God of War TV series. There's which I've talked about this before. I just think it's stupid they're doing the Norse one. Like, it's like, yeah, you can argue that it's almost 10 years since God of War 2018, but it's age on a franchise shouldn't be the reason to do a live action adaptation. It should be like, if it's like worth doing, because the thing with like most Sony games, a lot of them feel cinematic, and a lot of the actors put their, you know, like do 20 odds. I'm sorry, but whatever act they get, because they apparently have to now praise Kratos because they can't act a ripped a bicep, and apparently they're in talks with I can't say his name. Dave Bautista, if I pronounce that right, you know, Drax in Guardians of the Galaxy, and it's just like, it's basically having a lot of recasting issues. And apparently, when they do season 2, which will be Ragnarok, they're recasting Atreus because he's supposed to be much older, so they're not going to use the same actor. A lot of that stuff. It's just like, it's just like because these are like so cinematic. The actors who play them are those characters. Like Christopher Judge is that Kratos. I'm sorry. Or like in Last of Us, I know that was apparently good. I'm sorry, but for me, Joel is Troy Baker is Joel, and so. And a lot of these do add stuff, but for the most part, they're the same thing. It's just like it's the best part about most of these games is that you feel like you're playing a movie or a TV series. You take that away, it's just like, well, what's the point? The point of them making this is to get people to buy their systems. That's the reason Sony's doing this. It's not just some creative endeavor. Because at least like with like Sega's only done 2 theirs at the moment. I heard the Yakuza one wasn't good though. And you know, and then Nintendo with theirs, it definitely feels like it is a creative reason. It's not just to get people to buy their consoles and buy their games because you know you've got the Mario movie. I think the Mario movie feels like that, but the Zelda movie, What's going on? Sorry, it just for a second. Ah, crap. I don't know. Oh, hold on. We good? I was wondering how long it would last before stream dies. Let's see. It's lagging still. The thing is, I don't know if it is the multi-streaming or it's just OBS being OBS. It still does do that for me. Seems like everything's fine. The Zelda movie. So I was off topic. From what's been said, it's which is next year. It's going to be, you know, Zelda, but Lord of the Rings. I'm like, that sounds fucking awesome. We don't know which one it's covering, but I kind of would like them to do kind of their own thing. Like, I mean, Ocarina of Time makes the most sense, especially if the remake is supposedly this year. I'll still be surprised if it is this year. Same with GTA 6. I still stand by. I'll be surprised if GTA 6 is this year. That kind of wouldn't make sense because you got a movie and you got a remake of the original game, so that could work. But I don't think so because the actors playing the characters look much older. Because there's 2 versions of Link, obviously in Ocarina of Time. Because you have the child one and you have the adult one, which is weird. They say it's the adult one because apparently, from what I saw, the adult version is 17. That's a teenager. It's not an adult. Anyway, there's only one actor playing Link and Zelda, and so I doubt it's Ocarina of Time unless they're like finessing it a little bit on the ages and stuff. Because if it's next year, I don't think it would be Ocarina of Time. We might be. Really funny. No, because it doesn't look like it's going to be Skyward Sword. So that's going to be interesting as far as like movie adaptation. That one actually does seem kind of exciting. But most Sony's ones are just like, me. That's how I feel with most Sony ones. It's just they don't look bad. They just look kind of meh to me. But that's just me. But at least they're doing it as a TV series. Because I was thinking out the other day about not necessarily a video game, but the Naruto live action. Because that's going to be a movie, and it's just like with video games, I don't think you could do that in a movie. Especially Naruto, especially any anime for that matter. Like how they're structured, it's like you can't, because like the first major villain they face in Naruto is Zabuza, but in between you have all the introductions of the other characters. You'd have to condense that so much, but then you'd have to have a climax. So it's just like TV series would make so much more sense. That's another one like I don't have high hopes. I mean, apparently it's been done by the same guys that did Spider-Man Brand New Day, which I haven't seen yet. Because my sister says she is going to see it, so I might end up seeing it with her, but she might not be able to until a while, which I'm fine with. Because like, apparently a lot of people love it, but every time I see a trailer for an MC movie, I just get, looks alright. Like, I mean, that's how I felt most MC movies. They feel like, oh, I can wait until it comes to streaming services. And Spider-Man Brand New Day still has that vibe to me. It's like, it looks cool, it looks good, but I'm like, no, I don't get to the cinema, at least by myself. If my sister wants to go, I'll go. But like, if it's by myself, I'm just like, might as well wait until it comes to like Disney Plus or something. Then even with we talked about it before, but same even more so with Doomsday. Doomsday doesn't look like a terrible movie. It just looks kind of like, yeah. Yeah, I am going to take another sip of water. I think that was more or less everything. Yeah, pretty much. Don't think there's anything else. Because sometimes I do forget to write down topics. I'm trying my hardest just to write it down instead of saying, "Oh, I'll do it later." Do it now. You're gonna forget, kind of thing. So I think, because I'm getting hungry now, I think with that side, I'm gonna go and grab my lunch. I'm gonna have something to eat, and then we'll play some Zenless and hopefully stream stays together the entire time. Oh, excuse me. Oh, one more thing before I forget. Oh, excuse me. Anyone watching on YouTube, I'm still gonna like I have an archive channel where I archive all the streams, and I'm still gonna use that. So after the stream ends, the YouTube one's just gonna be prioritized, and I'm gonna put this Twitch one on YouTube because I have a dedicated like VOD channel. It just feels weird to like abandon that all of a sudden because now I'm streaming on both. If everything goes right on here, if I stream both, especially if like I've still doing current series and putting them on there sort of thing. So yeah, I'm gonna go and grab my lunch now. All right. Back, grab my lunch, go and watch some shorts while I eat, and then hopefully in between that time nothing goes wrong. We'll definitely do some play some Zenless, play a bit of the recent chapter. All right. Oh, also for YouTube people, most of my shorts tend to be a mixture of funny or interesting stuff. This was the one from last time, so I'll move to the next one.
Fun fact. In 2003, Warner Bros. Pitched a Space Jam sequel to Tony Hawk called Skate Jam, and while the plot points were never revealed, the movie would have followed the same theme of Tony being sucked into the Looney Tunes universe for a skateboard-themed adventure. In an interview, Tony said his first son Riley loved Space Jam, so when Warner Bros. Pitched him Skate Jam, he was immediately on board. He went and met with the production team, and they showed him a bunch of concept art and pitched him the story, and Tony immediately signed on to a preliminary deal. And the producers told him work on Skate Jam would start after the release of Looney Tunes Back in Action, which was meant to reintroduce the Looney Tunes universe to the American public. But sadly, Looney Tunes Back in Action absolutely bombed at the box office, losing millions of dollars, leading the studio to cancel any new Looney Tunes movies for almost 20 years. Until Space Jam: A New Legacy was released in 2021, which also bombed at the box office. Fun fact.
So that's an interesting thing that I didn't even know about. That would be kind of cool, to be honest. Like, Tony Hawk's one. But interesting enough, there's the I think it's this month, isn't it? The Acne Wild Coyote versus Acne movie.
Hello Kitty, Pikachu. There are thousands of kawaii characters coming from Japan, but where did this kawaii character design tradition begin? Today I introduce Maruyama Okyo, an 18th century artist who drew Japan's first crazy cute puppies! There were artists before him who drew things that seem to have turned out a bit kawaii, like this puppy drawn by Tawaraya Sotatsu in the 17th century. But this puppy is just round and still looks a bit creepy. But then came Maruyama Okyo in the 18th century, and he drops this, and this, and this! There is clearly a deliberate pursuit of kawaii in these puppies. Look at their figures! Look at their dumpling toes! What drove him to extract and depict kawaii from these puppies? Not much is known about Okyo's personal life, but there are a few anecdotes suggesting that he was the type of person who takes things a little too seriously. One day, Okyo was commissioned to draw a sleeping boar, but he had never seen a sleeping boar, and he was not the type to just wing it. So he asked the local farmers to tell him if they saw a sleeping boar, and waited for months. Okyo-san, please come back later. I need to get this done by tomorrow. We found a sleeping boar in the bamboo grove. BRT! It's still asleep. Yes! Yes! That day, an old man stopped by Okyo's house. Oh, Okyo-san, what did you draw today? A sick boar? No, this is a sleeping boar. No, boars keep their bristles on their back raised when they sleep. This one's gonna die soon. BRB! And sure enough, when Okyo returned to the boar, it lay dead in the bamboo grove. Yeah! Okyo rid the boar after hearing how it should look asleep from the old man. Oh, this is a sleeping boar. But you didn't have to redo it. The rich people in the city wouldn't have known. They asked for a sleeping boar. I deliver a sleeping boar! On another day, Okyo was commissioned to draw a grazing horse. Oh, Okyo-san, this is a beautiful horse. Thank you. But their eyes are open. The horses around here close their eyes when they graze to protect them from the sharp grass blades. So maybe someone asked him to draw a cute puppy and he was like, any artist can draw a puppy. this cute? Is this cute? I don't think so. Because I don't feel cute aggression. What is kawaii? For days, Okyo worked tirelessly in search of the ultimate cute aggression-inducing cuteness. And finally, yes, this is so cute. I want to eat it. And ever since, so charming were Okyo's puppy paintings that countless aspiring painters lined up to study under. Japan takes kawaii serious. Hello Kitty, Pikachu. There are
If you've ever been to any of the Greek islands, one of the first things that you're going to notice is that every single one of the buildings around you are white. Now, there are white buildings that you see all over Greece in general, but on the islands, every single one of the buildings is painted like this. Why? Well, the answer, funnily enough, is actually because of cholera. Going back in ancient times, painting buildings white was something that was always useful in order to be able to reflect the sun's rays. After all, Greece has a very warm climate in the first place. But in 1938, there was a major cholera outbreak, and from this, what it is that the Greek government decided to do is to mandate that all of the islands, everything that you see that goes through the Aegean, they were mandated to use a mixture of lime, salt, and water in order to be able to make a kind of lime wash paint that would go over their homes. And from this, it would be able to act as a kind of antimicrobial agent in order to be able to kill the bacteria of cholera. Which is genuinely an absolutely fascinating thing. But on top of that, on top of all of that, it is an incredibly cheap material to work with. Meaning, for the Greek people that were not necessarily as wealthy at this time, this is something that would be easy for them to do and simultaneously very healthy. If you've ever been to any of the Greek islands, one of the first things that you're going to...
Oh, this is a ripped kiwi. This is awesome!
But there's also a chonker kiwi too. Ugh, I'm opening it. I'm so curious.
I know. I want to keep my bikini bottom one. I got the fat one!
Oh, me too!
Awesome!
Oh man.
What if they're all the fat
Oh,
ones?
dude.
Oh, this is a ripped kiwi.
Dude, my dad has made some good friends recently, and I feel like he's getting too comfortable. And I mean this with the most love, but like my dad was hanging out with me today and talking about like his hobbies and stuff that he's been picking up. He's been baking breads, so he was telling me how he makes his sourdough. He was walking it through me and he was like, okay, so you know, you gotta mix it and then you gotta like let it rest and then you gotta go and knead it and let it rest. And every time he said like, okay, every 15 minutes, he would be like, you go and you start dicking off. And I would like spit my drink like, what? Yeah, isn't it like dicking around or like jerking off? But he like mixed the two and he started saying dicking off. I just like did like a Vine boom every time, just like, what? Yeah, my dad is sometimes a little too chill, but I love him for it, you know? Our family's cool. Dude, my dad has made some good...
Here's some good news to help you get through June. Monterey Park in California became the first city in the US to permanently ban data centers, with 86% of residents backing the ban. The world's mangrove forests have started growing back rather than shrinking for the first time in decades, reversing losses that once wiped out an area the size of Jamaica. The kiwi, New Zealand's beloved national bird, has returned to Wellington's hills after more than a century, thanks to the Capital Kiwi project. The River Wye became the first river in the UK to be formally recognised as a living ecosystem with rights of its own, including the right to flow and be free from pollution. A new cancer jab made tumours disappear completely in 15 advanced head and neck cancer patients who had run out of other treatment options. And a record-breaking 52,019 puffins have been counted on Skomer Island off the Welsh coast, smashing last year's all-time record. Tap like and share to show that good things are still happening. Here's some good news to help you.
If you ask a woman her favorite gemstone, the answer might surprise you. Set in high carat yellow gold, this is a remarkably preserved iridescent beetle whose exoskeleton was dried out sometime in the 19th century and set in this beautiful ring. Sweeping interest in the natural world and burgeoning Egyptian discoveries fueled what is now known as Beetlemania, the Victorian obsession with using beetles in everything from clothing to jewelry such as this. If you ask a woman her favorite...
Did you know that the name Mrs. Incredible is only used one time in the entire Incredibles movie?
Hello. You must be Mrs. Incredible.
But the name Elastigirl is used a ton.
Elastigirl.
Elastigirl? So why is it that everyone in real life calls her Mrs. Incredible? Well, back in 2004 when Pixar released The Incredibles, they ran into a big problem they didn't see coming, which is pretty rare for Pixar. Elastigirl was already a superhero created by DC Comics in the 1960s. She has similar powers as Mrs. Incredible and even wears a red costume. Because of this, they couldn't actually use her name in any of the marketing material, so trailers, toys, posters, and the likes had to refer to her as Mrs. Incredible. And that repetition of seeing Mrs. Incredible instead of Elastigirl over and over again just kinda stuck in the public conscious. But after the success of the movie, DC Comics eventually changed the name of their character to Elasti-Woman, presumably in a compromise so Pixar could use the name Elastigirl. In the second film, Helen is never called Mrs. Incredible, not even once, and now all of the marketing material calls her Elastigirl. Did you know that the name
It took 13 missions to get the only color photographs of the surface of Venus. They were taken by this lander that was only supposed to last 30 minutes, but somehow lasted 2 hours, which is incredible because Venus is really not a good time. It's basically hell. There are clouds of sulfuric acid, surface pressures 93 times that of Earth, temperatures hot enough to melt lead. The average moonlander from that time would be crushed in an instant. So Soviet engineers tinkered for 30 years, sending probes that failed over and over again, starting with 2 flyby missions. The first never made it out of Earth's orbit. The second overheated somewhere along the way. Mission 3 crashed into the planet. Missions 4, 5, 6 successfully sampled the atmosphere but then got crushed like soda cans before reaching the ground. Mission 7's parachute tore and then it smashed into the planet, but it managed to send back the first data from the surface, showing us that Venus, not a great vacation spot. Mission 8 didn't crash and confirmed that data, and then they got even craftier. So they put all of the electronics in an airtight insulated container sealed with titanium, which is one of the very few metals that wouldn't get crushed or warped on the surface immediately. They even pre-cooled the inside to give it a little bit more time before overheating, and they set up cameras behind windows made of solid quartz, which is heat and pressure resistant up to a point, but still transparent enough to see through, and it worked. Missions 9 and 10 sent back the first ever black and white photographs of the surface, so then they did it again, but this time the lens cap didn't pop off, so they made one final adjustment and set 2 more missions, and we finally got the first ever color photographs of Venus and sound. But now there's a plan to go back. To see it, subscribe. It took 13 missions to get the
How many furries are in IT? There's actually a remarkable amount of data on the subject from the International Anthropomorphic Research Project. They released a book in 2023 chronicling 10 years of their research for free. And it's extremely academic, which, as you'll learn, makes a lot of sense. First, most are well educated, either completing a degree or about to, which isn't that far off of national data from the time, but does lean towards more education among furries. And a significant part of those degrees are in STEM-related fields. But what's with furries and tech? You've got to remember, at a time, being a computer nerd, a comic book nerd, or a furry were similarly taboo. But as the internet and MCU grew, furries were left in the background, in a literal sense. To this day, tech has always been about progression, and enough progression leads to significant inclusivity, a safe space. But the other aspect is the community. Being ostracized in the Big 26 helps build connections. I've read a lot of accounts of fursuit networking getting people jobs or a place to live for a bit. Now, much of this data is from 2011 and 2017, but tech software and service jobs have also grown 75% in that time. If you have any questions or caveats, I urge you to check out the book. It's 792 pages. However, I believe that this new stereotype combined with still existing stigma will drive more furries to tech and STEM careers will find a safe space. Pretty soon, your internet won't be ran by Jake Perlman, but by Snake Perlman. How many furries are...
I'm not done eating yet. I just want to put a point in this. And those careers probably pay a lot, and from what I've heard, fursuits are very expensive.
What does a conductor do? No, the little musician at the front of the orchestra, waving their hands. They actually do quite a bit. First and foremost, timing. Orchestras in general can range from about 15 to 80 or more members. The song you're listening to right now was recorded with 35. 35 people all playing different instruments is hard to keep in time, especially when someone might have to hit a drum very specifically. You may not notice, but professional musicians keep good attention on the conductor. Think of it like an intersection without a stoplight. Everyone knows how to drive, but not when to go. It just takes one person to throw it out of whack. They also keep the tempo and manage the volume of certain sections to make sure the whole piece is heard. And most importantly, they turn around and let you know when it's done. Yes, that's an integral part. What does a conductor do?
Imagine looking down at your own hands and watching them shrink to the size of a child's toy, or reaching for a doorknob that suddenly moves 5 feet away. You're not dreaming, your vision is completely fine, but your brain is telling you that everything around you, including your own body, is the wrong size. This is Alice in Wonderland syndrome, a neurological condition where your brain's perception of size and distance completely breaks down. Objects shrink, rooms stretch, your own limbs might feel foreign, enormous, or even like they're missing, and it happens because your brain is constantly constructing its perception of size, but certain disruptions can cause it to lose its grip on visual spatial information, and things can go very wrong. It is more common in children, with some estimates suggesting that up to 30% of adolescents will experience it at some point, but it is notoriously hard to diagnose because it's often written off as a dream or an overactive imagination. Imagine looking down.
Now I'm done eating, but just a random point. I had that happen a lot, not just as a kid. I definitely remember having those weird perception things close to my teens. I think it stopped around like the age of 14 for me. It is a weird sensation for sure, but always, for the most part, it usually very rarely happened during the daytime. It was like during the night. So his point about it perceiving as a dream is probably very valid, because if it happens mostly at night, you're just gonna think it's of course, it has to be windy as well. Hold on, I'm just gonna put something in front of the door. Doors open and closed. It's a weird sensation to say the least. So I think so far we've been streaming for an hour now, and everything seems fine. So we're gonna play some Zenless for a bit and see how things go. So let me just go here first. Just need to switch things over because I'm playing on console. Alright. I just need to switch the category over on Twitch. I don't know, because there's a category for gaming, but I don't think I can stick the game in. Well, we're still on Twitch. There we go. The recent update for the main story stuff was last week, and like I said, I felt like if we're doing first like multi-stream, and I need to somewhat keep an eye on streams, this is kind of the perfect game to do that. Random side note, because I just noticed it here. I pointed out this has to be gravity.
There are just way too many boring classes at the academy.
I don't need you talking yet, love. This has to be a Gravity Rush reference.
You can't just ditch class.
Gravity Rush reference, and the fact her name is Kate, similar to Cat. And there's a cat next to her. Coincidence? I think not. Anyway, we'll start the wait, why is it not selected? Alright. Okay, missions, it should be selected. There we go. Yeah, that's it. I just wanted it selected. There we go. Not even switch me to Wise. Alright, let's get this party started, shall we?
Good morning, Wise. How'd you sleep?
Like shit.
Since you're already up, come grab some breakfast with us.
Why is that an echo? Come, let's eat together. But Billy doesn't eat. So yeah, of course.
Having breakfast together with you guys every morning like this, I don't know, it just feels like It makes even my daily maintenance feel more like a special ritual, you know?
Aww.
Ever since we moved into Amber Hall, Wise and I have gotten into a much healthier routine. Hey, Wise, how come you got 2 fried eggs? Hand one over. I have another one too, with ketchup. Yeah.
Wait, Cecilia, that's not ketchup. That's my maintenance oil.
Do you need to get? Did you not get enough? I was about to say, Cecilia does sound like she's a little sleepy. The sleepy little snake lady. Sleepy snakey. Sleepy sleepy. So wow, I caused myself a tongue twister there.
What's wrong, Cecilia? Those dark circles are pretty intense. Did you have a rough night?
Yeah. It's all because of that thing Norma sent us, that alarm gadget thingy. I was all ready for it. No matter what time it went off in the middle of the night, I was gonna shit all of you awake right away. Then we'd go catch the...
I thought she said shit him awake.
It's been days. And that thing has not made a single peep. But I still couldn't let myself sleep.
Way of waking someone up.
It was terrible last night. I counted tens of thousands of eggs and still didn't get a wink of sleep.
Yeah, the mastermind stirred up so much trouble before. Why would they suddenly disappear these past few days? Wait. Don't tell me our secret operation's already been compromised.
Maybe it's something else.
I don't think so. The truth behind the Bamboo corruption incidents was never made public. As far as I know, the only people who really know what happened are Lady Trisina and us. But from the culprit's perspective, now would be the perfect time to make a move. We still haven't figured everything out, and we're all being thrown off by those false leads. They seem to have vanished into thin air. Or maybe they're just...
What if they vanished into fat air?
Well, if we're talking about recent events in Rose Califer, then yeah, all those outsiders showing up on the island fits the bill, right?
Yeah. That really cool Sunbringer lady did mention something like that. Wait, this culprit. They're not planning to use the crowd and all the confusion to launch an ambush, are they?
Probably not, right? I heard today's welcome tea party is being hosted by the ESD. Valina and Norma will both be there.
ESD's nuts. I think I made that joke
Would
before.
this guy have to be to try anything right under their noses? Fair. But something still feels off. I guess we'll just have to see how things play out. Oh, right. Wise, what about Toby? The Bamboo we saved with Valina's security key? Has his memory data been restored yet?
Oh, right! Norma said before that he might have a key clue about the culprit.
I haven't heard anything either.
I haven't heard anything either. All I know is that ever since the vaccine plugin was created, Norma's been completely swamped.
Sorry.
She hasn't replied to any of my messages these past few days.
Aw, man. She's already that busy, and Valina still called her to the tea party to help with the guests. Sheesh. Poor Norma.
Why do I get the feeling any guest who ends up dealing with a certain super cranky chief technician is gonna have it even worse?
Well, breakfast is just about done. Billy, Cecilia, let's go grab those supplies we talked about yesterday.
Sounds good. Ready anytime. I'll stock up on motor oil while the sale's on.
Pudding! And my pudding! Half-price pudding! I'm buying a whole case and stashing it in the fridge! Wise, you're really not coming with us?
There's some data I need to with the HDD.
Something just came up. There's been a bit of an issue with the HDD, and I'll need some time to deal with it. You guys go on ahead.
Yeah, Wise already gave me his shopping list. Let's go ahead without him this time. Well then, I'll leave things on.
I was going to say anything appropriate, but it would have been really bad to give that to your sister.
Why do I get the feeling you two are hiding something from us? You're totally overthinking it. More importantly, if we don't hurry, your pudding might sell out. Huh? Oh, right! I almost forgot. Let's go, let's go! Any later and we really won't make it!
Thinking about what. Yeah, thinking about what next. What to do next.
Finally, I have Amber Hall all to myself. It's almost time. That girl. She does have quite the knack for making things difficult. But it's broad daylight. How's she planning to get here? Don't tell me she's going to climb through the window in the middle of the day.
Probably.
Maybe I should wait upstairs.
Just then, Amber Hall's doorbell rang. Huh? Someone's here?
Huh? Someone's here? Who could it be?
Who could it be?
Of all the times. All right. I'll
It's
see how it
Ramiel.
goes first, then figure out how to handle this. Who could it be?
Oh no, it's not. It's this fella, Mr. Ra. Wait, how can there be two of them? There's two of them. There's a twin. Oh, idea.
Hello, your food delivery is here.
Ra. Wait, that voice.
Food delivery? We weren't expecting any... Oh, wait. That voice. It's you?
Oh my. You recognize my voice right away.
That's why there's two of them.
Sounded pretty convincing. Come on. Don't just stand there in silence. Give me a hand.
There you go. I gave her a hand.
A hand? What do you need help with?
So, the head is a little smaller on the inside than it looks, which means, Alright, I accidentally got stuck in it. Could you help me?
Season 3, Chapter 2, A Long Goodbye.
What a relief. I had no idea it would be so stuffy inside that costume. I nearly suffocated.
Right. The legendary first-generation Void Hunter almost got soloed by a mascot costume. Wait a second. Where'd you even get it? Where's the real Mr. Roar?
There's someone behind him.
Probably still wandering somewhere in a hollow as we speak.
Sure, she's joking. How does she fit her wings in there? Because I'm pretty sure they're not like a costume thing. I think they're like attached to her body. She must have like them like wrapped around the front of her waist or something. You didn't have any idea how dangerous that was. She's probably joking. You've got to be kidding me. I'm pretty sure she's joking.
Do you have any idea how dangerous that is? Where did you leave him? Come with me. We have to go save him, now.
Why? I left him in his own shop, of course. Come now, I'm only teasing. This isn't Mr. Roar's outfit. It's just the same design. That's all. See? Did you truly think I tossed someone into a hollow? Oh, you really have that little faith in me?
Also, one random side thing is like, because you know, with Mahalo, they always announce voice actors and stuff later. They did announce Ramiel's voice actress. It's the same person who played Farina in Genshin, and it's like, oh yeah, it's just funny when you announce it, you immediately notice it, because it was like it was on there, like it sounded familiar. Because with Farina, you could tell her voice is at a more like higher, almost like bratty sounding voice, but with Ramiel, it's a lower voice, which is interesting. Anyway, that's your own fault.
Personally, I'd say a certain someone brought this on herself. A certain someone who never says anything straight, only speaks in half-truths and riddles, then disappears halfway through.
1 week ago on that night, well,
Think about your understanding. Everything you know. Have you ever heard of the word
understand.
Enchainer?
Enchainer. Doesn't ring a bell. What is it?
Just as I thought. Helios never tells you anything that truly matters.
Almost
mind.
sneezed.
Let me think. Where should I begin? To put it simply, think of them as emissaries of the Creator. Or rather, the true rulers of the Great Hollows.
Emissaries of the Creator?
No need to look so surprised. Haven't you already encountered something similar?
Luminous Hollow.
You mean from that time in Lemnian Hollow?
Lemnian Hollow.
The Creator's vessel?
Bingo. You got it. Still, while it bore some resemblance to an enchainer, it still had quite a long way to go before it could truly become one. Of course, had you not stopped it back then and instead let it fully absorb the Qingming Sword's power, it likely would have fully evolved into the Enchainer of Lemnian Hollow. It would have gained full dominion over the laws within Lemnian Hollow, whether that's miasma or anything else. Just thinking about it, that would have been a tough battle.
Wait, I think I just got I think we just got sidetracked.
Enchainer's Qingming Sword? Hold on. How did we get this far off topic? Weren't we discussing Gerta Blulu?
We are, aren't we? This is a topic related to Gerta Blulu. The Gerta Blulu as it stands now is less of an enchainer and more akin to... of all times. Never mind. Our little Q&A session ends here for tonight. 1 week from now, in the morning, I'll come find you again. Keep it a secret, won't you? Imagine if anyone found out that Mr. Transfer Student is actually a partner in crime to Miss Fugitive. Just thinking about the trouble that would cause gives me a headache.
Huh? Wait, Remiel, don't go. At least finish what you were saying.
Back to the present.
I never took you for the type to keep score. It's already been a whole week.
I'll show you first these this time. Look at that guy. Oh, sweet relief. Whenever I do sneeze on stream, half the time I just keep getting blue balled. I hold a grudge.
I'll admit, I can hold a grudge. You made me wait a whole week, leaving me with a half-finished riddle.
Yeah, she basically blue balled him.
Explain, Miss Fugitive?
Oh, don't be such a sourpuss, little grudge holder. Keep digging into every little thing, and people might start thinking you're terribly controlling, you know. Let's return to the topic we left unfinished that night. What exactly are Gerta Blulu and Bashmu? The answer is quite simple. They're both enchainer larvae. Beings with the potential to become enchainers, but have yet to do so.
Enchainers? Lava?
Enchainer larva?
Correct. Similar things appeared in my time as well, but no one ever learned where they truly came from. And now,
The moon?
that thing you encountered in Lemnian Hollow, perhaps someone has finally found a way to create or control an enchainer larva. Who can say? As for the key to whether the larva can become an enchainer, I imagine you have already guessed the answer.
A Void Hunter weapon.
Could it be a Void Hunter weapon?
Uh-huh. You're half right.
Half right? What do you mean? What else could it be besides a Void Hunter weapon?
Now that's a whole new question, Mr. Rule Breaker. It's my turn to ask one. That ability you tapped into when you faced Gerta Blulu, the one that lets you interfere with singularity leakage, how has that been progressing? Can you use it reliably now?
Sorry, nope, not at all.
Sorry, I haven't been able to do anything like that since then. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure how I managed it in the first place. I had intended to ask Lady Dracena about it, but she hasn't shown up for the last few treatment sessions. I never got another chance.
That's tricky. And here I was thinking...
Thinking what exactly?
that you might help me find Gerta Blulu. I'm looking for it too, you see. Will you help me out?
She's looking for Gerta Blulu too? Why? No, wait. Before that, why did she come to Rose Califer in the first place?
If you have a question, just ask. It's written all over your face.
Okay. Airspace Patrol has been conducting a full-scale search for Gerta Blulu and Bashmu, yet they've turned up nothing. And you, the wanted fugitive who attempted to assassinate Lady Sunbringer, are also one of their targets.
Is this you trying to draw a line between us?
No, I was just wondering if those two things...
Belle, wife, are you in?
Oh, fuck.
Huh?
Another big titty lady's coming in.
Here? Oh no. Remiel, quickly.
Oh.
Please pardon me. It's about something urgent, so I let myself in.
Hi! Good eve...
Just like,
good morning, Valina.
Good morning. Are you having breakfast with Mr. Roar?
Huh? Mr. Roar? Oh, right. Mr. Roar and I are...
fucking.
No, Lady Valina. I only stopped by to confirm this lovely, handsome gentleman's order.
Ah, right. Cecia's birthday is coming up, so I wanted to order a cake for her.
But this absent-minded gentleman forgot to choose a flavor. That's why I'm here to confirm it with him. Rawr. Looks like you two have serious business to handle, so I won't keep you any longer. Rawr. As for the flavor, sir, give it a little more thought. I'll stop by again tomorrow morning to confirm your choice. Rawr!
With those huge wings, she got in that thing very quickly.
Mr. Roar seems somewhat different from usual today.
Maybe a little. By the way, what brings you here today?
Yes, I do have a rather audacious request. Wise, I would like you to accompany me to today's tea party.
Tea party? Go have some
You'd
cakes?
like me to accompany you to a tea party?
Some crumpets?
Yes, you must have heard already. Guests from New Eridu will be arriving today. I have reserved Cup a moment and prepared a welcome tea party for everyone. Originally, Norma was supposed to attend as the technical expert, but Toby's memory restoration has reached a critical stage, and she simply can't step away right now.
Alright. Alright, I'm Norma.
So, if I'm understanding correctly, you'd like me to attend in Norma's place?
You have to wear the same outfit.
Quite like that. Wise, I would like you and Belle to attend with me as the collaborators recommended by Mayor Mayflower. On top of that, since you arrived on our island a little earlier, I believe sharing your experience here with the guests at the tea party would help everyone settle in a bit faster.
I see.
Got it. Belle went shopping with Bill and Cecilia earlier, but I can go with you.
Thank you for understanding, Wise. Let's go.
There'll be quite a few important guests at the tea party, right?
There's no need to be nervous. It isn't a formal occasion.
Oh, controls and low power. Power charge.
Lady Linvern, thank you for inviting us.
Eldrado was the one thing.
The view here is really nice. Oh, sure is lively.
Pretty cool.
Wow, that was amazing. It was like magic. I could barely keep up.
To go to such lengths as to curate this exquisite opening.
I recognize that voice actor
have
from
gone above and beyond.
immediately.
With the immense weight Rose Califer carries, I had to admit I had imagined it would be a more solemn place.
Relax, Mr. Owen. Even those of us in HSO don't work with stern faces every day. For a special occasion like this, we should all loosen up a little.
Yes. To be honest, I also expected Rose Califer to feel more dignified at first. But this is pretty nice too, isn't it? Just the right air to talk about cooperation.
Soon after,
Oh, thank goodness we were spared any major complications.
just what happened? What happened?
What happened just now? That wasn't part of your plan, was it?
Hardly. If I'm not mistaken, this little mishap is the handiwork of those little ones from the Enna gang.
The Enna
Gang. Judging by the name, is it related to Bangbu?
Nah.
Indeed. In Rose Califer, many small groups form spontaneously among Bangbu, almost like clubs. The Enna gang is one of them. As for the Bangbu there, they always say they're acting in the interest of Rose Califer and all Bangbu. But to everyone else, what they do looks more like pranks.
Ah.
For
Little pranksters.
example,
Just a prank, bro.
A few days before your arrival, the huge pile of bananas in front of Aurelia Academy was also their doing. It was their way of voicing their grievances against the newest logic cores. I heard they originally planned to lay out banana peels, but Bangbu do not eat bananas, and they did not want to waste food, so they simply stacked the bananas instead.
I mean, it's
As
kind
it
of still
turned
wasting
out,
food.
The students thought they were a special courtesy arranged by the ESD, and they were quite delighted for a while.
So it sounded like their pranks end up people end up thinking they're just nice little gestures. So that's a good deed done for all the wrong reasons. Yeah.
So that's what you call doing the right thing for the wrong reasons.
At the same time, they don't have bad intentions. What harm could those Bangbu possibly mean? They're only a little uneasy about recent changes on the island. It's fine, it's fine. Indulging their wild ideas once in a while can count as a little break from work, I'd say.
I like her design. I love good horn designs, and her horns look sick. When I say it's hard to tell if they're like, I think they like go up and then go overhead and curl up. Cool. Obviously, she's going to be well. Zenless is always hard to tell if it is a playable character, if it's not just an NPC, because they do good NPC designs. And we've got the classic of sleeves not attaching to anything. They really seem to like that as well, both in Genshin and this. Like, this just, my brain just thinks like, that just seems annoying to put on in the morning all the time. Like, you put your dress part on, but then you have to, like, It's not like she's wearing gloves on that, so she has to put these floating sleeves and then put gloves on top of that. That just seems like a hassle. Anyway, put it back on the water.
Not everyone can handle their antics as effortlessly as you do, Lady Lindvern.
Lady Lampher?
Lady Lindvern. That sounds familiar. Wait, this is...
Allow me to make a formal introduction. Wise, this is the director of the Airspace Patrol Department, Lady Lindvern Sunbringer.
Oh, another one of her.
Oh my, no need for the lady business. How many times have I said it? We're far past the point of formalities, aren't we?
Another one of her halves.
No matter how many times I say it, in all of Rose Califer, aside from Eldrada and Little Dristina, Claret's about the only one who doesn't treat me like their boss.
After all, not just anyone can be like Miss Claret and end up becoming Lady Lindvern's creditor.
All right. Allow me to introduce myself. Hello, Wise. I am Lindvern, Director of Airspace Patrol. I've already heard a bit about you from Dracy and Sigrid. I didn't expect you to uncover an important clue about the Bamboo corruption incidents right after arriving. That's quite impressive.
Oh, trying to remember if the other forms had heterochromia. Is it's called? We have two different colored eyes. I do love good heterochromia as well. Something about that design too. Two different eye colors. You're too kind.
You're too kind, Lady Lindvern. I really didn't do too much.
Yeah,
Well,
do
I'll be
shit.
checking on you later, all right? Oh, also, no more lady this and lady that. Just call me Lindvern.
My lady.
Okay, I'll try to get used to it. Wait, later? What exactly are we doing later?
What else? The troublesome parts of the tea party, of course. I'm terrible at occasions like this. All that stiff etiquette, the small talk, having to smile the whole time. Eldrada or Dracy should have attended, but Eldrada's been busy with who knows what lately, and Dracy's tied up with the CCD's singularity leakage, so I had no choice but to make an appearance. Dealing with all that formality, just thinking about it is exhausting. So, I spoke with Valina.
Well, actually, Lady Lindvern was the one who insisted on asking you to come.
So you haven't told him yet, Valina? Oh well, no matter. You look like the type who's good at socializing. I'll leave it to you, alright?
What a wonderful Lady Sunburn.
At this point, I don't think I really have room to refuse. The third Sunbringer, Lindvern of Airspace Patrol. I never expected her to be like this.
So
What she
bubbly.
mentioned earlier, the singularity leakage at the CCD. Speaking of which, Lady Lindvern, has the singularity leakage at the CCD still not been cleared up?
Yeah, it seemed to have returned to normal at the time, but the surrounding area hasn't fully left its activated state. In other words, it's only dormant for now, and could flare up again nearby at any moment. I've already sent people to help handle it, but Dracy will probably be busy for a while yet. Once she's done, I'll ask her what happened. And maybe pinch those little cheeks of hers too. Oh, right. Speaking of talking to people, don't forget to
Which
say hello
cheeks?
to Claret later.
I mean, she obviously means the face cheeks, not ass cheeks. That'd be very inappropriate. Plus, I think that's the child one, isn't it? She's on about. It'd be more inappropriate. So it seems like if it's a third form, it seems like each part of her is a different point of her age. Got a child, and if I had to take a stab in the dark with this one, let's say like teenager, and then the third one's a full-grown adult one.
Claret?
That girl over there. See her? The blonde one with the expression that says, "You owe me 200 million dennies, so pay up before you even talk." She's the director of Flint Workshop and the current heir to the Flint family. All the porcelain used during your treatment was produced at the workshop in Virium. I only returned from there with her yesterday. In a sense, she's your benefactor.
So the moment has finally come. Good luck, Wise. I believe you can survive this trial.
Proxies. My proxy exist.
Wait, why do I feel like this is getting more dangerous by the second? Nothing terrifying is going to happen, right?
No, Claret isn't that frightening. She's just a little earnest, that's all. If you're really worried, I'll teach you a little trick. Compliment her. Anything will do. Flattery does wonders.
Oh, she's that girl with the red and blonde hair. You've got some interesting outfit with, like, I think this might be the most exposed one. Like, she's showing a lot. I mean, I know it's Zenless, but still, that's a lot of skin. And it's just why worry about this. I mean, her outfit's different, because one of my worries so far with this season is that their hair colors seem a bit either two colors. I mean, she has got two colors in her hair, but it's either blonde or white hair. This she's got like blonde and red in her hair, but at least her outfit's different, because the other thing is most of the other outfit color schemes is white and blue. I mean, hers is blue and black, so that's the difference. But you can see the you know, I wonder why though. Because so far for this season, we've had characters with varying hair colors, but now we've got just now here's two hair colors. Anyway, all right, let's talk to her now.
So, who are you? Another outsider? You've been staring at me for quite a while. Got something to say?
Oh, I recognize her voice
Some
actor.
kind of new Eridu etiquette.
My apologies, Miss Claret. I was just considering how best to express my gratitude to you.
I just realized personality-wise, not in the same sense. She looks like kind of similar to Misa. Is it Misa? From Death Note. She has that kind of vibe, but her clothing, that is. Not her personality so far. It does kind of look like that to me. Very, like, you know, with the, like, gothic look, but still like a bubbly purple hair. I'm trying to work out if those are hair strands or the hair color. No, they're things in her hair. Huh. But then the front of her hair is, though. Alright.
Gratitude. Are you sure you've got the right person? Did I help you with something? Oh, wait, I get it. So you're the one Dracena and the others are trying to save.
Yes, that's me. Thank you very much for your help during my treatment. Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Wise. Nice to meet you, Miss Claret.
Help? Funny, I don't remember doing anything like that. All I remember is someone sweet-talking me into investing in some ridiculous long-term treatment project, then burning through at least 3 days' worth of my workshop's porcelain output in a single day. As for how that turned out, that has nothing to do with you or that byproduct inside you. I'll go have a nice little chat with that innocent-faced little liar myself.
She really doesn't hold back. She doesn't mince her words.
She really doesn't pull any punches. Maybe I should try complimenting her like Linvern suggested. That might help ease the tension.
Is there anything else?
Gratitude and you're gonna compliment.
I'm truly sorry. I never imagined my treatment would require so much porcelain. I know this is an exceptionally rare material that only Flint Workshop can produce. I'm deeply grateful for your generosity, and I won't forget it.
Good. At least you understand. Hey, wait, don't just bow all of a sudden. You don't need to be that formal just to thank me. Everyone's watching. Honestly, you... Fine, I'll let it slide since you're at least being reasonable about it. Drop by my workshop sometime. I'll personally take a look at that etheric other situation of yours. I ought to know what my family's porcelain ended up being used for, shouldn't I?
She's got like very bad stuff as well. She's like, she's like a vampire.
To make up for your losses and
I mean, not
prove your
actually, but like,
investment was worthwhile.
just noticed it.
All right. Save the pleasantries. Dracena and Lindfern say the exact same thing every time they're trying to squeeze more porceloy out of me. I've heard it all before.
Miss Claret, you're really kind.
Don't suddenly say things like that. People are going to get the wrong idea.
Oh, she's a tsundere.
Anyway, I won't hold the porceloy thing against you today. I mean, none of this was your fault to begin with. In a few days, I'm gonna track down Dracena and settle this properly. This time, I won't let her bat her eyelashes and worm her way out of it.
Somehow, my impression of Lady Dracena has changed somewhat.
That's when you see Varen at you. Oh.
Valina, Sigrid, what's wrong? What happened?
No need to be so tense, Wise. It's just a small matter. Not all the guests scheduled to arrive on the island today have shown up yet. One of the airships ran into some trouble while passing through the storm belt. That held things up a bit. They're just now pulling into port. The tea party's already halfway through, and neither Lady Lindvern nor I, since we're the ones hosting, can just slip away in the middle of it.
So, I will be the one in charge of welcoming this batch of guests. And, Mr. Wise, I would like you to come along with me.
Huh? Me?
I have to go too?
Well, here is my request. Most of the guests aboard this airship are scholars specializing in holotechnology. Compared to the warriors of Airspace Patrol, I think they would find much more to talk about with Mr. Wise.
I see. Got it. Leave it to me.
Your understanding is appreciated. Now then, no time to waste. Let us move out. Today's tea party was a close call, but we came through safely. I hope this marks a good beginning.
You were very composed the whole time, Sigrid.
Oh, she really does have like a bat like motif.
You are too kind.
Like a mass. I was paying too much attention to her hair, trying to work out if she had red highlights or not. I didn't notice the whole bat thing she's going on. Alrighty. You could say she's kind of baddie though. Yeah. Anyway, let's see who this other person is. Oh, down? Wait, can I fast travel? There we go. I'll save us some time.
The guests should be leaving the station soon. Let us wait here for a moment.
And chat for a bit, I guess.
The last time I was here was just after we first arrived on the island. We left familiar 6th Street with Norma and set foot in Rose Califer for the first time.
6th Street? I believe I have heard of it. Is that where you reside in New Eridu, Mr. Wise?
Yes. Belle and I run a video store there called Random Play. We live there as well.
A video store? Come to think of it, the temporary stall in front of Amber Hall is... Ah, I see. That explains it.
If you're interested, Sigrid, you could get a membership for our shop. It offers decent discounts, makes renting tapes much easier, and works at the stall too.
I shall give your suggestion due consideration, Mr. Wise. Ah, the guests have arrived. Mr. Wise, let us greet them.
And so the actual guests one by one.
Honored guests, you have come a long way. I am Sigrid de Lazure, Deputy Director of the Rose Califer Airspace Patrol Department. On behalf of Rose Califer, I extend my sincerest welcome to you all. This is Mr. Wise, a holo navigation specialist referred to us by New Eridu City Administration. He has previously worked with the External Strategy Department and the Central Computing Department.
You're too kind. I only arrived a few days before everyone else, but I hope I can offer a few useful pointers for your time in Rose Califer.
Greetings. I am Salvi, the interim leader of this expedition and a member of the White Star Institute. My research mainly focuses on ethereal ecology. Please allow me to introduce the other guest traveling with me. This is Professor Oakley from Metis Academy.
Oakley.
And this is Miss Lawton, a peer of mine at the White Star Institute. Both are scholars who have spent years studying the fundamental properties of hollows. And this is Miss Truvia, daughter of Mr. Mossient, the head of High Ambitions Corp. Like you, she is also a specialist in hollow navigation.
What? It can't be. It's really her.
What did I tell ya? We were always gonna win this one. Icarus 2 points, Phaethon 0. That's only twice. Nothing to brag about. Not satisfied? Fine then. Let's run it back tomorrow. Bring it on! We've got all the time in the world. I could go head to head with you for a lifetime. Looks like someone's gonna be losing for the rest of their life, huh? Truvia, you... What did you just say? I'm saying, what's that got to do with me?
Truvia, you... Why? You could have easily... The Truvia I know would never say something so cruel.
Cruel? You... How do you have the nerve to call me cruel? You two... You're the ones who are... Forget it. Let's just say goodbye here, Phaethon. I know I said goodbye, but I still hope that for the rest of this life, we never have to see each other again.
Ooh.
That really is Truvia. Why? Why is she
Damn.
here? In Rose Califer? Did she already know Bill and I are here? No, she probably didn't. Right. They just introduced her as the heir of the head of High Ambitions Corp.
Oh, outfit.
Should I pretend I don't know her? Or, no, she seems to have noticed me too. Should I go say hi? No, never mind, when it comes down to it.
Wise. Mr. Wise.
Yes? Yes.
Mr. Wise. Mr. Salvi just
I've seen her fall out there. I didn't with secrets. Fart had thick fives.
You should have quite a few topics in common.
Well, I'm not really an expert or anything. When it comes to specialized knowledge and technical skills, you'd really want to consult Miss Truvia for that.
You give me too much credit. Our group primarily researches civilian equipment and technology. I wouldn't call myself a specialist.
Why are two talented young folks like you being so modest? All right. Doesn't Mr. Wise also have a younger sister?
That's right.
Then it seems I recognize you correctly. To be honest, you and your siblings' names have come up several times in our Institute's recent research logs. Naturally, I became curious and looked into it a bit. That's when I discovered Mr. Wise and Miss Truvia. Not only do your research interests overlap, but you also share another connection. You both studied at Helios Academy, and around the same time, no less.
That's correct, Professor Salvi. Wise and I were both students at Helios Academy once. It's just, after the fall of the old capital, we never saw each other again.
Oh my, so it truly is as I suspected. Once we reach the tea party, I'm sure you two former classmates will have plenty to catch up on. Unlike an old man such as myself, at my age, there are hardly any classmates left to reunite with.
I suppose you're right. Professor Salvi certainly knows how to put people on the spot. I need to think of something. We can't spend the next few hours like this.
I would love the chance to speak with Mr. Wise a little longer, but the journey was rather rough. and I'm afraid I'm feeling a bit airsick. If I were to attend the tea party in this state, it would hardly be proper.
Sorry, Miss Trivia. That was our oversight. We did not account for a situation like this. Today's tea party is just a casual welcome we have put together for you all. You do not need to worry about a thing. We will be hosting a proper formal reception for everyone down the line. If you are feeling a bit under the weather, how about having Mr. Wise accompany you for a stroll in the nearby park so you can rest?
Watch the fight.
Huh? Miss Trivia politely declined the tea party. She probably wants to catch up with her old classmate who she has not seen in ages.
She noticed the
Mr.
phone was
Wise, too.
1% power,
Seems
the
to
one
have a
tracking
lot
my
to say to Miss
face.
Trivia. Yes, that must be it. Then allow me to lend you all a helping hand.
Since Deputy Director Sigrid has suggested it, Mr. Wise, if you have no objections, I would be happy to accept.
Why would I object? I'd be happy to.
Rest assured, Mr. Wise. Leave everything here to me. Please, take all the time you need to enjoy your walk with Miss Trivia. I shall explain the situation to Lady Valina.
Yes. We should be going too, Miss Trivia.
We don't need to be so formal with each other, do we?
Oh, of course.
Okay, I was going to wait for this to talk because I really, really need to take a piss now. And I've drank all my water, so I'm going to get another drink as well. So I will be back.
Tired of your foolish game, time wasted, trying to look so tough. I'll change it, kill the lights, gonna fight, don't you hassle me on this ride. Feel the spite, won't play nice, don't you bully me. You'll want to run and hide. The impact of your style has faded. You dish it out, let's see if you can take it. Kill the lights, gonna fight, don't you hassle me on this ride. Feel the spite, won't play nice, don't you bully me. You'll want to run and hide. Accepting your assault. No more. I'm breaking down that wall. Let's do this. Kill the lights, gonna fight, don't you hassle me on this ride. Feel the spite, won't play nice, don't you bully me. You'll want to run and hide. Tired of your foolish game, time wasted, trying to look so tough. I'll change it, kill the lights, gonna fight, don't you hassle me on this ride. Feel the spite, won't play nice, don't you bully me. You'll want to run and hide. The
Alright, I'm back. Went and pee, got myself a glass of water. I'm ready to continue. I doubt we'll finish this today. Because it's 4 hours and I've got to be done by at least 2. We will finish the rest of this on Saturday, obviously.
This really is beautiful.
Mm.
Give me a proper tour later, okay?
To be honest, I haven't really been here much myself.
Then you're a rather underqualified guide, aren't you?
Going down.
That silver tree. It's not made of porcelain, is it?
Probably.
The nameplate really does say porcelain. I heard Rose Califer was the homeland of porcelain, but I never imagined they'd use it for public decoration.
It's more than just decoration.
I see. Wise, you keep saying you aren't that familiar with this place, but you always seem to have an answer for all my questions. I've heard the porcelain veins in Buastrum are also essential to the computation of Rosetta data. How much do you know about the connection between the two?
Well, I have a feeling, and this is just a feeling, that she's going to turn out to be the bad guy in this. She's got that kind of feeling happening. That I have no idea.
Really? Or could it be that this touches on Rose Califer's secrets you can't exactly share with someone from Tops like me?
Maybe. No, I really don't know. I can ask around for you next time.
Next time, huh?
Huh?
I'm sorry, Truvia.
It's all right, Wise. Come on, let's see what's up ahead. There's so many people over there.
Yeah, there's a fountain over there. The Bangbu use it for events from time to time.
It looks rather interesting.
Indeed it does.
It's so cool here, and the breeze is nice.
How are you feeling now?
Thank you. I'm feeling much better now. This flight was way longer than expected, and I ran out of motion sickness medicine halfway through.
You know, funny thing is, I've never actually... Well, they're talking about blimps, not planes. I've never flown on a plane, so I don't know if I would actually get airsick. I've been up pretty high places, but I don't think I would. That must have been a rough trip.
It's much better than it was back then. Otherwise, Father never would have allowed me to come to Rose Califer.
Father? Oh, right, your father.
Thank you for your concern. My father may be getting on in years, but he's in good health. He still handles many matters personally.
That wasn't really what I meant. Mossiant has always had high expectations for Truvia and the others, but he's also strict. Especially after that incident. If I remember correctly, that was around the time Truvia started to. I wonder whether things between her and her father have improved since then.
What's wrong, Wise? What's got you thinking so hard?
Oh, sure. Yeah, nothing.
All right, then. Let's keep going.
All right, then. Keep your secrets.
There seems to be a large structure up ahead. Is that a chessboard?
It is.
Oh, it really is a chessboard. I feel like it's been ages since I last played a game of chess.
Same. I can't remember the last time I played chess. It's been so long I don't remember the rules, actually. Same here.
Same here.
I still remember. Back then, Belle and I were both really into chess. Whenever exams weren't looming over us, we'd always be going head to head on the board.
She and I were both pretty clueless back then. She was always setting you off, and I just stood there watching most of the time, rarely stepping in to stop her.
It's okay, Wise. It's all in the past now. How have you been after all these years? Oh, and what about Belle? Is she doing all right?
She's doing all left, actually. Talking about the two of you running a video store together.
We're both doing fine. Belle, she's still the same as ever. Gets hyped about something for like 3 minutes, then she's over it. She can't sit still for the life of her. A few years back, we opened a video store called Random Play on 6th Street in Janus Quarter. Business has been, well, decent enough, I guess. Even though we're supposed to be running that place together, Belle only ever gets serious when it comes to stocking horror films. The rest of the time, she also struggles to get the books balanced. If you've got time later, Truvia, feel free to swing by. I'll let Belle know to set you up with our highest tier membership card. No expiration and permanently free.
Well then, let me thank you two managers in advance.
What about you? How have you been all these years?
What about you, Truvia? All these years. Have you been doing well?
I guess I'm doing all right. Over the years, with my father's assistance, I've continued my research on hollow communication and navigation. Back in the day, as one of the primary investors behind Helios Academy, High Ambitions actually retained a small portion of the related research materials. My father plans to adapt the technology for commercial civilian use. Fortunately, that's something I can help with.
What does that mean?
What Truvia means is High Ambitions Corp. They've been conducting research related to the HDD this whole time? Does she go in and out of hollows as much as I do? If so, what's the condition of her ocular implants? Mossient. High Ambitions Corp. Do they even know that Helios never resolved the hidden dangers behind this power? No. I need to make things clear with Truvia. Even if it means... Truvia, are you... Truvia, are you still using the ocular implants Helios Academy put in us?
As fellow hollow navigation specialists, I think we both already know the answer to that question.
Yes.
Don't we? Of course, I'm not trying to point fingers, and I have no intention of judging the choices you've made. But for me, I don't want this power to go to waste, and I don't want the memories tied to it to be forgotten along with it.
Trevor, you've got it all wrong.
Truvia, you got it wrong. That's not what I meant. That incident back then, Helios Academy never fully resolved it. And not long ago, my ocular implants started acting up again.
Enough! Let's not talk about this anymore. I want to hold on to those memories, but that doesn't mean I want...
Okay. God damn it. Well. back. Are we good? That's like we're good. I just noticed the stream dying. I'm not sure what caused that. The only problem is with YouTube. I don't know how it affects this because with Twitch, if it's isn't going too long, the VOD stays in one shot. So far, nothing's showing up on the YouTube side of things, even though according to OBS, it is streaming. Hold on. Right, while I was trying to sort this out, I'll replay the last couple of dialogues just in case. Oh, hold on. We're back in business with YouTube, or is it? Oh. Hold on. Bear with me for a second. Let's see. It's not showing up on YouTube at all. Even though OBS says it is streaming on there, but it's not showing up on there. Oh, I was doing so damn well. Let's see. Try refreshing again. Strange. It says it's streaming my brain would work on YouTube, but it's not showing up on YouTube. Literally just this is another reason why I might end up like archiving everything. And then no, it's just gone. Like the YouTube one's just gone. It's not. It's when it's showing it's streaming, but then it's not showing the stream. I think probably the best option with the YouTube one is to stop it and start again. I'm just going to do that, and hopefully it will be back. Okay. So hopefully that should start the YouTube one. Just make sure Twitch is still good. Okay. Doesn't seem to have solved the problem. That's odd. Now I guess the only option would be to stop the entire stream altogether in OBS, but on the it's just not showing. That sucks. It was doing so well. Because the problem is I'm on a time problem here, and we're stuck in this dialogue option, so I want at least to get out of this before ending the stream. So I'll try and get the YouTube one working, but this is what I was right. This is why we're doing something like tests and stuff, just to make sure everything is working. I'll wait a bit more, then it might, because like I said, according to OBS, it's because there's a little thing in the corner that shows that it's live, and it's showing that it's live on YouTube, but it's not like it's showing it's live. But on the actual browser itself, it's not showing up on anything. Like it's supposed to be like live right now, but it isn't. Okay. I'm still not familiar with this, so I don't know what other option it is than to stop the stream altogether and then start up again. I think that might be the best option. I'm going to quickly do that. Hopefully on Twitch side, this shouldn't lose it altogether, split the VOD, hopefully. So I'm going to stop stream altogether and then start it up again. So we'll be back in a few moments, and hopefully I'll get the YouTube one back up. Okay. I was afraid it was going to split the Twitch when it did. That's annoying. Hopefully they fixed. I'd be really annoyed if that didn't fix the YouTube side of things. Let's see. It did. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly change the thumbnail on that. So anyone joining right now, we had an issue where the stream died for a bit. Twitch was fine, but YouTube wasn't. I had to stop and restart the entire stream, which is unfortunate because there's an option where you can stop previous streams. So if I do, so I think what I was thinking about, because I'm still like gonna like prioritize these streams, simply on YouTube, and then still have the the VOD channel for this. But I probably won't be able to get that up until this afternoon, so I might keep it on the one on YouTube until then, because I'm gonna have to like put these all in one video, and it's gonna take time to render and stuff. It's annoying when this happens. It's doing so damn well. 2 hours in, and it decides it wants to die. So yeah, anyone joining just now, we've been doing this for like 2 hours now, and the stream decided to just go down a bit. And it wasn't. I don't think it was like the multi-stream was the issue, because even this was lagging a bit. So I'm just gonna wait for YouTube to come back up, and then I'll replay the last couple of dialogues to a point where I think it cut off from, so that people aren't out of the loop. I think that's fair on the people, so you don't feel like you're missing out when you watch the VOD. So we're definitely live now on YouTube, so should be fine now. Right, I'm gonna play back. I think it might have been from when Y said sorry is where it looked like it died, so should be these next couple of dialogues. I'll replay those for you, hopefully. But if not, if you're watching the VOD, I was just paused from the point it might have actually dipped out, because I don't know.
It's okay. That's all in the past now. Didn't you say it yourself? We were just kids back then. We didn't know any better. And childhood, it's nothing more than the briefest chapter in our long, drawn-out lives. Compared to the present and the future, it's insignificant, and not really worth you and me bringing up over and over again.
Okay, that's where it was lost at. Meanwhile...
Wise, Truvia, I knew you'd be here.
Belle, what are you doing here?
Belle, what are you doing here?
We were heading back after shopping when we passed by Cup a Moment just as the tea party was wrapping up. Sigrid mentioned you'd come out here with an old classmate, so I figured I'd swing by and check in. I never would have guessed it'd be Truvia.
That was cold, Belle. When your brother saw me, he was a lot more excited. I'd love to stick around and chat longer, but I'd rather not put myself through trying to keep up with you two chatterboxes at the same time. Now that the tea party's over, I should head back to the place the ESD arranged for us before my companions start worrying. Wise, Belle, I'm really glad we got to see each other again here in Rose Califer. Maybe next time, if we get the chance, we can sit down and catch up properly. No need to walk me back. I've checked the map, so I should be able to find my way. Besides, I'd like some time to myself. I'll see you around.
Before you can even spawn to... oh yeah.
Did something happen just now? When I got here, the vibe felt kinda off.
Give Belle a quick... okay.
I didn't expect things to turn out like this.
This is why I chose Zenless, because I knew like if I was playing anything that required a lot of concentration, the stream died, I might not notice until like a good couple of minutes after the fact. I got a good head. I got ahead of myself.
Sorry, Belle. I got ahead of myself. I should have thought it through before bringing up the ocular implants with her.
It's okay. You meant well. Don't overthink it. The power inside us. We don't know how much Truvia understands it. But if anything goes wrong, we're going to have a serious problem. But
Oh, it
there's
is.
no way to talk about any of this without bringing up Sir Pico. We need to find the right way to tell her.
Just then, Belle's phone. Oh.
Oh, it's a message from Norma. Toby's made some progress. She said all of Toby's memory data has been fully restored. And there's something important she wants to show us. She's telling us to get to the academy ASAP. All right, let's head over there now.
Hope we don't have any more hiccups.
Something important. Could it be a clue to the real culprit?
We should hurry and find Norma.
Because anyone just joined now, we haven't been streaming for 5 minutes. We've been streaming for like just over 2 hours. There's a point where stream died. Well, just for YouTube. It was streaming finally on Twitch, but I had to reset the stream altogether to get YouTube working. Minor hiccup. I don't think it's due to multi-streaming because I think my internet just, one of those unfortunate things, the internet just went because the same thing happened on Zenless as well, which we're playing on console. So Zenless was also load buffering a little bit as well. So there must have been just a blip in my internet in the air, which is unfortunate, which is, one of those unfortunate things that just happens. What am I doing? I can fucking fast travel. I'll make this go a little quicker. There we go. You forget about that. That's a function. There we go. Oh, there's Norma. But still, all the same, I'll try and keep an eye on the stream. That's not a black screen. Oh, I also forgot to mention, because then I have to walk to work for now until I can get a new bike. We have to stop at around 3. Usually we could go longer depending on the cats when they want feeding. This varies. Sometimes it's around like 2:30, sometimes it's around 3. But because I have to be done, I have to leave a lot earlier because I have to walk now. We have to be done by 2, maybe 20 past 2 at best, but still around 2ish. Okay, now I'm already stuck on this. We'll wait a little bit longer. Hopefully, it's not loading this soon. Yeah, it's stuck, isn't it? It's one thing after another today, isn't it? Okay, let's just switch over to here, close the game. Thankfully, with Zenless, when you exit out of like a thing, it'll just drop me just before talking to the person, so that's good. That's always a good thing with them. And Genshin does the same too. So if we get like mid-dialogue and I feel like it's going to go longer than expected, we can just drop it there and continue. I will try and make sure when we do wrap up, we wrap up at least just after a conversation in the game has happened. Yeah. Right, we'll switch over now. Hopefully it doesn't crash on me again. That's weird. It got just stuck loading. Oh, I was worried there for a second. I thought Zenless was broken. It's been a week since the first update, so I don't think there would be any issues. This there shouldn't be. We'll do a roll before wrapping up today, at least. So I like to do the rolls for characters at the end of stream. Ah. Okay, let's try this again. Hopefully it doesn't crash on us. There we go.
Belle, Wise, what took you two so long?
Norma, did you find anything in Toby's memories?
Norma, did you find anything in Toby's memories? Any clues about the culprit? What exactly did they do to those bamboo?
Wow, slow down! Your expectations are way too high. Now you're making me nervous. Anyway, just like I said in the message I sent you, Toby's memory restoration work is done. Some of the data's been totally wrecked by corruption, but no biggie. I still managed to dig up someone who looks like a prime suspect. I've already seen it plenty of times. Here, take a look for yourselves.
Norma turns on the screen. Oh. Who are you? It hurts. My body hurts so much.
Sorry. If you'd just been a little more cooperative, it wouldn't have had to come to this. Poor thing. In a moment, you're gonna get in that machine, nice and quiet.
My body, I can't move at all. I'm so scared.
Don't be scared. Soon, you won't remember a thing. But you've been entrusted with a very important mission. Don't forget that.
This guy, who is he? Based on what he said, he's gotta be the culprit.
Exactly. That's what I think too. Unfortunately, though, Toby had already completely lost the ability to move by that point. He never got a look at the culprit's face.
Even though we've confirmed there's a culprit, we don't have a lot of clues beyond that. Wait, the culprit mentioned something about getting Toby into some kind of machine. If we can find that machine, we might be able to track him down.
You may be onto something, Belle. If we can locate that machine, we may be able to trace it back to the culprit. The question is, where do we start looking? Norma, over there, on the wall. Looks like there's something there. Can you zoom in on it?
You got it.
You got it. It's bamboo.
It looks like graffiti, but it doesn't feel random. It's more like some kind of symbol.
Wait, isn't that the symbol of the Enna Gang?
The Enna Gang?
I didn't expect this to be Enna Gang turf. Wise, Belle, do you know anything about them?
We ran into them today.
I ran into them at the welcome tea party today. Thankfully, it was just a few harmless pranks. Nothing serious.
Oh, again? Those little guys sure have energy to burn. But how did they end up getting involved with the culprit?
Maybe the culprits just happened to be on their turf.
It's also possible that the culprit just happened to be on Enna Gang turf. I've heard the Enna Gang is an organization that really cares about bamboo rights. They shouldn't be colluding with humans who intend to harm bamboo.
Looks like the only way to find out is to check out the Enna Gang's turf ourselves. Norma, do you know where we should start looking?
I don't know the exact location. I just heard they sometimes meet up near the Clink Market on Gear Street to swap bottle caps they scavenged.
Clink Market? Bottle caps?
Mm-hmm. The Bamboo have their own little market right on Gear Street. Oh, right. They've been doing road work around there for a while. Probably haven't been there yet, huh? Gear Street is where the Bamboo hang out. It's packed with facilities catering specifically to them, and Bamboo loves settling down there. Some people even call it Bamboo Street. Same place, different names. As for bottle caps, I don't know if you've noticed, but the Bamboo and Rose Califer are absolutely obsessed with collecting all kinds of bottle caps. They've basically become hard currency at this point. More useful than Denny's even.
So basically,
If we want to go collect intelligence from the Bamboo, we'll need to have some bottle caps ready. Oh, I just got an idea!
Bells quickly turns something on the phone, and a minute later, for a minute. Ah!
I'm here, Wise! Belle, check it out! Are these bottle caps enough?
Cecilia, are you secretly a Bamboo or something? Where'd you get all these bottle caps?
The trash.
What are you even talking about? I brought these myself. Before coming to Rose Califer, I was worried there wouldn't be anything good to eat, so I stuffed a ton of snacks and drinks into my luggage. And then, things have been crazy lately with one emergency after another. I forgot to take out the trash in my room, and then Anyway, the bottle caps you wanted, I found them for ya.
Never thought the day would come when I'd be grateful that Cecilia never bothered to take out the trash.
But what do you guys need so many bottle caps for? Feeding your Bamboo?
Yeah, right. We normally give Cecilia a quick percentage of time.
Oh, I see. Then what are we waiting for? Let's get moving. I'll sit this one out. With someone from the ESD tagging along, I doubt you'd get anyone to talk. Here, I've marked Gear Street on the map for you. The road there should have been fixed up yesterday, so you can head straight over. But hey, don't go telling anyone I'm the one who tipped you off.
All right, let's go. We'll catch you later, Norma. It seems Clink Market is located on Gear Street.
I have planned a route for you, Master.
I swear I have to debate at the moment. We've got half an hour left for ending. I think today I wanted to at least get an hour in the story so that we can finish the rest on the weekend. But if we're going to Bamboo Street, there's going to be probably a lot of reading, and I don't want to get stuck on somewhere. So I'm just going to have a brief look at a walkthrough to see where 30 minutes might be. Yeah. Looks like we'd be stuck in a dialogue situation here, so... because it's a new area as well. I do want to at least see that. I think we could at least do that and then maybe call, because it's a question of like time now of ending at a good point. Because I know it's like go at least 20 past, but it's really hard to tell. It's funny with this, if I see the preview window, what I'm seeing is not necessarily going to be spoiled unless it's a character reveal. So I'm still taking somewhat of a risk, but there wasn't anything. It looks like so I think maybe to save time, because if we're going to see the Bamboos, it's most likely because they don't speak written dialogue. I'm probably going to read it to myself because I'm a very slow reader. I'm even more slow at trying to read out loud. So I think to save some time, I'm going to read it to myself. I do want to see the new area. Oh, that's cute. Little like gears moving. It's also Bamboo's eyes.
Master, we have arrived at the target location, Gear Street.
So this is Gear Street. There really are Bamboo everywhere, just like Norma said. Our target is Clink Market. Huh. Is there anything around here that looks like a market?
That being said, we could still leave, and because I want to at least try and because we won't be playing this again until Saturday, so I would like to finish the next part in one stream.
Well, based on my extensive experience solving cases as a public security officer, over there, that red mailbox, that one, the little door next to it looks extremely suspicious.
So telephone, it's very British. I keep forgetting a lot of this is based off of London.
It might look completely ordinary, but did you notice that Bamboo by the door? He's obviously standing guard, and he keeps looking around. There has to be something important hidden behind it.
That does seem suspicious. Let's go check it out.
Hello. Sorry, I got distracted. Hello, hello, hello. Some more furry characters. I can't tell what she is, though. Well, I guess in judging from the fact that she's got wrenches that look like dog bones, but it kind of looks like she's just got penises on her shirt. I'm going to go out on a limb and say she's a dog. Especially with, like, the tail. I think... if I could give a rough guess, I think she's supposed to be like a German Shepherd, just by the colours and the ears. So I get distracted when I see furry characters, but they know how to do their furry characters. That's for sure. They definitely hide a lot of furry arts. I kind of want to explore, actually. Because then it might be best, because then I don't know, like, where we're going to end off at, and I don't want to be like mid-conversation, especially if we won't be until the weekend. So, how are we doing for this? We're about about like an hour. It means there'll be like 3 hours left. It's probably like a 4-hour stream. Because if I assume, I mean, the bamboo part doesn't look like it'll take too long, but I'm intrigued to what's around. Oh, look at this posh little fella. Oh, it's very steampunk, actually. Oh, it's supposed to be an owl. It's an owl bamboo. Bamboo. Ooh. I mean, there's a good chance, virtue of the story, we'll probably just end up exploring these areas as well. So it's like, I could explore on my own, but the story will probably just take us to half of this stuff. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take the gamble. So they say, nothing ventured, nothing gained situation. But as before, I'll probably just read the bamboo stuff for myself. Again, stop right there. You are. Why are you here? I want to check out Clink Market.
I want to visit Clink Market and pick up something for my bamboo back home.
You're here to shop? Then why not have your bamboo come through? Besides, Clank Market is only open to bamboos. Humans aren't allowed, and you will not be able to get in anyway. Yeah, the door's very short. I don't know. Ciela could go through. She's a snake, so she's very flexible. Hey, is the door's way too small?
Yeah, this door's way too small. But at least I found the right place. Clink Market really is here. How am I supposed to get in? Right.
Left.
I can use Eos's body.
After a quick discussion, you return to Amber Hall together and to Anya's body. Yay! We get to be
Alright, everything should be set. We should go in and take a look.
Did you see anything? I want to visit. Go ahead, but you better not start any trouble. Keeping the shopping area clean and is every bamboo's duty.
Would you look at that? There really is a whole other world behind this door. Now, who around here might know about the Enna gang?
Thank you, Mr. No Bamboo. Without your intel, I would have thought was had fallen off. Boost turn? It's nothing. If you need intel, I'm the one to ask. Oh, and if you keep pets, remember to seal your windows.
That bamboo seems really well informed. I'll go ask them about it.
Woo! 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 Sorry, just fucking waving his arms about. Hello. 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 May I ask you, Mr. Nobu?
No response. What's going on?
Going on?
Is something wrong with EOS's language module? Wait, unless...
Take out one of those bottle caps the dealer gave you. Well, now you're quite... That's more like it. This is a June cool limited summer ice cold orange god bottle cap. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! I'm really. Can I really have this? Dear customer, my most esteemed apologies. Ask me anything. No Bamboo will tell you anything. Do you know the bamboo from Enagang? Hang on. Yeah, oh dear. Customer, do you see that strange door over there? The one gang, the one guarding it from is from. Okay. If I may ask, what business do you have with the Enagang? I must I might be able to help you without. No Bamboo the photo. Oh. Oh my. Even I know Bamboo have never seen this place before. But don't worry, beyond that door, first head in, and you will receive the Enegans hideout. The bamboo are everywhere and there, so you will definitely find an answer. Oh fuck! I couldn't flip round. How'd that happen? Normally I do this while they're talking, but they don't speak out loud. Oh, a member of the Anna gang get through. I will notes journal read off from the. Yeah. We need to. Usually, if I touch like the D-pad or something, no D-pad, the arrow keys on the computer, it affects the model. And I need to check what fucking settings, because clearly there's like a hotkey meant for something, and it's set to those. I need to be able to change them. There we go. Over here, so get to up, switch the monitors. There we go. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. Ooh, what's this? Oh, it's one of these things. We won't worry about that for now. Now, what's this? You look unfamiliar. Oh fuck! I forgot I didn't auto. Shit. I'm a new member. Hang on. What do you say? No shit! I put all the fuck. I didn't mean to. Fuck. Okay, you're someone I haven't seen before. What brings you here? You should know you can't just waltz in. I'm a new member. Okay. I'm a new member. So what? So why haven't you seen me before? Forgot about this part. You too, huh? Wow, there sure are a lot of new recruit us today. Well, since you have been offered and accepted by the organization, you should already know a thing or two about the gang's operations, right? Oh, answer me, what is the secret password? Oh shit. I don't have a secret password. The password is I'm going to that one. It doesn't have a secret password. Correct! I had a feeling it was going to be something as silly as that. We couldn't agree on one. Some weird again is the most while the orders would direct to Logic Core or Lady Somewhere. So in the end, we just never had one. The next question. Since we don't have a secret password, how do we prove your member of the same gang? After all, what if some bamboo sneaked in? Would be totally start with dance off. Dance off me, you, bro. Correct. Carry a badge. I'm just gonna keep the first one. A dance is how you tell someone from a fellow member. Dance off. What kind of nonsense is that? We got badges, you know. You may be a new bamboo and you haven't registered your badge yet, but not knowing something this basic is suspicious. Anyway, next question. What is Gan's mission? Defend bamboo rights. I mean, bamboo rights is important and all, but that's not why the Engan is formed. Oh shit, did I fuck up? I know who you are now. Did I fuck up? Something's off. Very off. You're really a new recruit?
This is bad. I got something wrong and now he's suspicious of me. What do I do?
Take out the ball cap. Wait, this a borrow cap from the Wi-Fi Peninsula Spring Limited Sweet Cherry Neo. That's a mouthful. Oh my god! I'm really having this. You want to join then? So badly, I won't make things difficult for you. However, you can join. Going beyond these doors is comfort zone. Head further in and you'll find an elevator. Take it down to reach the hideout. Alrighty.
I never expected such a huge space beneath Buastrom. So this is the retroflux zone. From the structure and the name, This has to be Buastrom's water circulation system. According to the guard, if we keep going a little further, we should see an elevator that goes down to the Enegang's hideout. Alright, let's go.
Master, I suggest taking the elevator ahead to reach your destination.
To think.
Oh, should I cut him off? I was gonna see if I could like, I can't remember if I can exit or this or not and just return back from this. Usually you can. It's cool though. Evening, gents. Why are you here? You're a new member for the N 2, right? Yeah, are you all new members too? We're going to take the elevator to the secret hideout, but when we press the button, nothing happened. Could this be another test for joining the gang? I thought I had seen so I was sure I should accept. Once we've seen the well, my brain is starting to go trying to read all this. I think I'm going to try and read most of this to myself.
Wait, why are they looking at me now? I'm still trying to figure out what they were all mumbling about. Guess I'll have to bluff my way through first.
It's happening all so fast.
The elevator's broken. Let's look around. Maybe there's another way to reach the Enegang's hideout.
Perhaps. Oh, there we go.
Maybe I can try hacking into those robots.
We all got the ooh, we've got like an armored version. Yeah, I get it. What?
Just as I thought.
I'm on a roll, baby.
Let's take this side path and see where it leads. I don't see a switch for the drawbridge. Maybe I can try ramming it.
Oh, is it this? No, that gets me out of it. Gotta get some momentum. Yeah, I gotta get some momentum for this. There we go. Ooh. Am I meant to go for this? Or is this for secrets? Or did I just circle back around? Ooh. No, we got to that. No, we're not doing side stuff. We're focused on the main objective here.
This robot's more agile than I expected. There are so many narrow pipes.
Strike!
This is how the bamboo from the Enegang usually get around? Wait, am I supposed to go down like this? It's faster than I expected.
Oh, don't throw up. Woo!
should open if I hit that switch.
Easy peasy.
I can hear something nearby. This circuit box is gonna catch fire if no one fixes it. No wonder the elevator broke down. Let's try fixing it. We might need to come back later, and I really don't want to crawl through the pipes again.
Oh, I got it. Boom.
Okay, that should do it. Huh?
Before it turns level. That means the test is over already?
The Anna Gang's Bang Boo keep mentioning this revelation. It's been bothering me for a while. What a new era-do is it? Could it be a clue about the culprit? Or maybe... What is the connection between the revelation and the culprit? It's still bothering me.
Oh, what's that? Cannon? What? Oh, it's a cannon. Okay.
Master, based on a rough calculation, the probability of this vehicle safely delivering EOS to the destination is 98.732%.
That's pretty good.
I don't even know where to start. That this can even be called a vehicle, or that absurdly precise probability. Forget it. There's no other way. Let's just try it.
Fire! Stuck the landing.
So he's the boss of the Anna Gang. Maybe he knows something about the culprit. Come to think of it, this place really does resemble what we saw in Toby's memories. Also, something's really strange. Almost all the Bang Boo here seem to be Data Boo. Why is that?
Right. I think. Because I'm starting to find it in like really having trouble focusing. It's not really a big deal if I miss out because it's not like any daily, well, event rewards at the moment. But sure, I click this. No, I think I'm like locked into this. Unless I get the map up. Yeah, I can't even get the map up, so we are like kind of like locked in here. That's fine. We can continue this. Why there was always an option to like exit out and come back. It was like so my energy is going, and I need to conserve it for. What if I do this and select this? No, I can't select anything. Okay, yeah, so we are like locked in at the moment. Okay, that's fine. We can leave that till Saturday. Because it's not like I don't have enough rolls. Because I'll show you, we can still do a roll. That's at least something. I got 95, which is a lot, to say the least. So I think we'll do one more. We'll do one. We'll do one roll and see if we get run me out, and then I think we'll call it for today. Did anyone join in just now? I've been streaming for 3 hours now, but the stream died earlier. That's alright then. We'll do another roll on the week. No, I didn't mean to click that. I meant to fucking click that. There we go. Still got like 85. Yeah, it doesn't look like I can generally get out of this. Wait, hold on. Yeah, no, yeah, stopping is not an option, it seems. Or is it? What happens if I... Yeah, no, we can't select any other maps or anything. Okay. Good to know. Usually it's pretty good on that, where we can like exit it, but I guess we can't with this. But okay. For a first dual streams went pretty well. We had one hiccup, but I think that was just the internet. I don't think that had anything to do with doing the dual streaming, so that's just a thing. But I might need to look into see if YouTube does a similar thing, because with Twitch, we have this functionality that keeps the stream together for like a short period of time, so it doesn't split the VOD. But with YouTube it doesn't, and I had to stop because with this plugin I can like stop one or the other stream instead of both of them, but that didn't work, so I had to stop altogether. If there isn't, maybe I might try a second time, because I did only try once. It's the problem of being on a time limit during the week. I can't waste too much trying to troubleshoot and stuff. So I think what I'll do instead, I'll leave the YouTube versions on there for now, because it's probably going to be a while before we get the full VOD up, because I'm going to have to like download all this, put it in one thing, render it, and that's going to take time that I don't have, so I'm going to have to probably do it when I get back from work. But with that aside, if any YouTube people are still here, I usually stream Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays around 11 AM UK time. If any changes do happen to the stream, I usually put it in the Discord server or on Twitter and the Blue Skies, which should be linked in the it's about what's it called on YouTube? It's not no, is it options? Let's forget what the bottom page is called. Description page on YouTube. So with that aside, I appreciate everyone who stopped by. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow. We're going to be playing some Halo.
One moment and you're gone, but I'll find you been